I taped my mouth closed every night for the past week to see what it would do to my sleep. If you're anything like me, you've seen tons of ads and commercials about mouth taping all over your Instagram, TikTok. I wanted to see if mouth taping would actually change the way I slept. This seems to be the latest health or fitness fad that's just gonna kind of blow away or breeze away within the next year or two. Some of the claims they make in these advertisements are very, very interesting. Claims that mouth taping can help improve deep sleep, can help prevent snoring and sleep apnea, that it can generally improve your quality of sleep. I figured I'd give this a shot. When I tapped on a few of these ads, I realized they were selling rolls of mouth tape for way too much. So I just headed over to my local grocery store and I got a $2 roll of tape that's safe for your skin. And it's worked just fine. All right, first night trying the mouth tape. I just got out of the shower and I'm about to get some shut eye. So we will see if this does the trick. Sweet dreams. The first night that I tried it, I felt a little weird. It felt weird to close my mouth, but only a few minutes into trying to fall asleep, I felt like my airway was a lot more clear, like I could get more air in through my nose and into my lungs. And that night, I slept pretty good. I got a lot of deep sleep. My REM sleep was a little low, but also my total quantity of sleep was a little short. And I don't usually get more than 7 hours, so in the future I should probably try to get those numbers up a little. Now, in the morning, I felt like I had a good amount of energy. I actually felt pretty energized from the second that I woke up. But I know that the results from one night is not going to dictate what my opinion on mouth tape is, so I continued for more nights. Night 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 continued on. One of the nights, the tape fell off in the middle of the night. I can't tell if I tore it off when I was half asleep or what, but I didn't have it when I woke up. But just in general, one thing that I noticed is that my deep sleep had increased somewhat significantly. And I know that smartwatches aren't exactly the most reliable for tracking sleep. However, I wear my smartwatch consistently every night, and there was a noticeable increase in my overall deep sleep. In addition to that, I felt a lot more well rested when I woke up in the morning. There were still a couple nights when I would hit snooze on the alarm because I was a little tired, but that's pretty normal. I'll hit snooze once or twice before getting up. But some nights I didn't hit snooze at all. I felt really good. In terms of snoring and sleep apnea, I don't have a history of snoring. I've never snored in my life, and I also do not have sleep apnea, so I can't really speak to if mouth taping will help that or not. But as I mentioned, I felt like my airway was just so much more open when I woke up in the morning after a good night's rest with the mouth tape on. In terms of keeping my mouth closed, I never pressed the tape on super firmly, but I found that my mouth stayed closed pretty much all night. I didn't feel like my throat was dry or anything like that. So my ultimate conclusion, was mouth taping effective to help me increase my quality of sleep and improve my function? I didn't really notice any improvements in athletic performance or anything else, but I did feel like I got deeper and better sleep. Would I recommend mouth taping to anybody? I don't know if that increase in quality of sleep was worthy enough of a full-on recommendation of mouth taping, but I would say if you can find a nice cheap roll of skin irritant-free tape, give it a shot for yourself for a few nights and see what you think. Do I recommend purchasing expensive mouth taping brands tape? No, not at all. This tape was $3 for a whole roll of it. I've got way more supply than you would get in a pack of mouth tapes, and it did just fine. There were no problems with it whatsoever. So all in all, I would conclude that mouth taping, I saw a little bit of an improvement in my sleep quality. Like I said, give it a shot for yourself, see what you think. Now, if you have any medical concerns like sleep apnea or severe snoring, anything like that, definitely talk to your doctor or a medical or sleep professional before considering giving this a shot. I'd love to hear if you are currently using mouth tape or any type of sleeping aid, what your opinions are on it. So leave it in the comments and make sure that you subscribe so that you can see more videos from me. Also, if there's anything else that you'd like for me to try that you see on social media, online, or anything else, let me know in the comments and I'll give it a shot and give you my honest review.